Coming to you from Oakland, California, and we're moving on up the bill. And up next we're going to be talking to Korn. I've got Jonathan and David joining me here in Oakland. So what's up, guys? Welcome back to Headbangers Ball. How are you?
We're doing good. Tired, but loving it. Look at this weather.
It's beautiful.
It is.
Now, you've been out on the Ozzy Osbourne US tour, and actually I was talking to Life of Agony recently, who did the last leg of the tour, and they said it was a real kind of eye-opener for them and quite a challenge to play these shows, that they learnt a lot. So what's your take on that?
It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
It's all good. It's just different playing such a large amount of people. It's different from, you know, playing in clubs, so you got to get used to it. But overall, it's cool. I think so.
I mean, you know, your show is kind of very emotional, very intense. How is the impact of that in a bigger venue? Is it more challenging for you to get that across?
Yep. Definitely, because the places are so big. It's like 30 yards before the first row of people, and it's not intimate. It's not like you can make eye contact with a little group of people and kind of get them in on your little vibe or whatever. Everybody's so far, it's like you're playing to the mass. It's not as good. Clubs are better, way better.
And some of the venues, they got chairs, so people are sitting down, just going. It's hard.
Standing up, but still, even if
still, they're like, yeah, it's not like any clubs, and I like those a lot better at theaters. That's where it's fun. You can't smell them.
It's quite a hard crowd to win over as well, isn't it? Because it's a real Aussie crowd.
Yeah, but they've been giving us some respect. I think they've been getting into us. What'd you say?
Yeah, it's been good.
It's been really good for us.
It's been good.
Now, why did you do a support slot with Ozzy when you could have obviously done your own headlining US tour?
Needed to reach new fans.
Yeah. Basically, we did one here and got done with that, and then this is a lot more people and a totally different scene. So, you know how we like to jump from scene to scene and snake everybody's crowd.
And you've been on the road for so long, so just very quickly, what is the effect of having been on the road for so long? Are you going crazy yet?
Brain bruising, lots of brain bruising. Can't talk no more.
All right, well, you don't have to actually, because we're going into a video right now from Korn's debut album, self-titled. We're going to check out the brilliant video for Chutes and Ladders. More Korn coming up after that. A little bit of the interview, I'd like to sort of concentrate and focus a little bit more on the lyrics, because a lot of the songs on the album seem to be a little bit about being an outcast. I was wondering, did you exorcise a lot of demons when you wrote those songs?
Oh, definitely. This is my outlet to get everything that made me mad when I was a kid out. So, went through a lot. It's a really pissed off kid. So it was fun to do that, finally get that off my chest.
I mean, like you said, a lot of those songs are very emotional. I mean, how difficult is it to keep singing those songs, you know, night after night, when obviously some of them are kind of quite painful?
It's fun to get that out. I mean, a lot of people walk around with all kinds of bottled up anger, and I get to do it every night. So, I mean, even if I'm not mad, I look back at stuff and it pisses me off and it gets me pumped. And then David punks me up sometimes.
It seems to draw out whatever aggression you have in you, even if you don't even know it's there by the time the show starts.
But I mean, you know, having met you a few times, you're a very good-natured person. So how do you kind of get in the mood to actually sing those lyrics with so much kind of anger?
It's like a vibe I get into. It's a stage thing. I get into a vibe before I go on. I think of certain things I can't say, and I go. I just do it. Once I hear the music, the first note, I'm there.
Actually, I can imagine the music is very inspiring in that respect. Now, you work with Ross Robinson as producer, and actually I was just talking to Max from Sepultura a few weeks back, and he said that one of the things that he really appreciated about Ross was that when he worked with him on the lyrics, he was it was a very personal kind of intense relationship that brought the best out in him. Did you find that with Ross?
Yeah, Ross pulled a lot of stuff out of me. He made me feel like it's okay just to let this out, and he made me feel, you know, like it was cool to do this, and so it helped me out a lot when I was first starting out, because I didn't know what to do. I wasn't a singer. I just play one on TV. No, but really, I had no clue what to do, and he brought the stuff out of me, and with the help of these guys, is how we made the album.
Something that I'm begging. Yes, I know the person, but the sort to come me. So give me the right to say to that. Where you home, baby? Yes, I did see. Why do you insist on looking like it's not to me? Is that no person? Listen to me. So give me the right to say so that.
We like somebody, we don't cut trouble, we don't run on nobody, cause we're just a case of the run on mic, and when we rock on mic, we rock on mic. Lottie Dottie, we like somebody, we don't cut trouble, we don't run on nobody, cause we're just a case of the run on mic, and when we rock on mic, we rock on mic.
Right now, I'm not based on a game to get down. I'm not internationally known, but I'm known to rock the microphone because I get stupid. I mean outrageous. Stay away from me if you're contagious, cause I'm the winner. No, I'm not a loser. The band MC is what I choose. Run, run, run.
to you from Oakland in California on the Ozzy Osbourne US tour. And in fact, we just got back from a brilliant video there from Sugar Ray. That was Iron Mike, chosen for us by Jonathan and David from Korn. And we're still chatting to the guys. And in fact, I think we're going to find out later that they ain't going to come over to Europe until the next album. So this is a real good chance to catch up with them and find out all their latest news. And just still one more question about the lyrics, Jonathan. A lot of the songs like on the album, like Faggot and Daddy, they're kind of pretty controversial. Do you think it's important to challenge the listener and also to broach some difficult and somewhat unpleasant subjects?
I don't think. I mean, how do you mean, like, do it on purpose, just try to sell something, or?
No, I don't mean that. I mean,
Okay,
do you think a lot of people play things safe?
Oh yeah, people play things safe. I just choose to sing about that stuff. I mean, the whole thing, all those concepts, I didn't expect anyone to really get what I was trying to talk about. I didn't think of it as at this level. So those songs come out and people think they're controversial, and Faggots I don't think it's that controversial. Daddy, well then, whatever, it's up to the listener, so.
But you yourself don't sing Daddy on stage, do you? Because why not?
Don't like that song. Just don't want to do it live.
But isn't that one of the most satisfying things, that people have come back to you and said, you know, this song really meant something to me, or?
Yeah, the song means something to me. That's why I don't want to burn it out. I think it was done the best it could be ever done on the album, and I don't want to even try and compete with that or burn myself out on that song. So it was cool when we did it once.
Okay. You guys have been hailed as the next best thing, David, by not only bands, but, you know, us here at Headbangers Ball and whatnot. So I was wondering, is that putting any pressure on you?
No extra pressure. None at all. Just makes us feel good that people like us that much and they respect us enough to say something. So thanks.
So what's your secret of successful touring then? I guess you've got to be really, really good friends.
Definitely. Good friends. You got 11 people living in little boxes on a little bus. Got to be good friends.
Good.
Definitely.
And you're still sane after all these months on the road?
With the help of our friends.
With our friends. If we didn't have friends, we'd kill each other. Have to punk you up.
Well, thanks for that. We're going to go to another video right now, and coming at you, we've got a band who are currently busting out of Brooklyn. It's Marauder. They're going to be touring Europe in March and April with Stuck Mojo, so check them out if you can. And right now we're going to check out their debut video and album title track, Marauder with Master Killer. Album sales or whatnot. What aspect of your success so far has given you the greatest personal satisfaction?
To be able to travel all over the country and parts of the world and have people come out and see the crowds come out and enjoy our music. Never imagined when we're playing in a garage to like 2 friends. I mean, not, you know.
3?
Yeah,
3 friends?
3.
That's what.
2.5.
Now being able to go out all over the country and play to these big crowds and people see us on TV and buy our records and listen to us in their cars and at home. It feels pretty good.
That's the feeling. Definitely, it's the feeling.
Like a dream come true.
And it's not just your home country, it's all over the world now, which is brilliant.
It's pretty nice.
The world. Wow, the world got.
So these songs on the Korn album, whilst they're relatively new to us over in Europe, you've actually had the album out for over a year now. I'm just wondering, you must already be thinking about writing new material. Have you managed to write any on the road?
We've wrote some ideas, but basically we need to be in our own environment to write. So, and then while we're gonna go back home and start writing for the new album, have some new stuff ready, and then hopefully record it. Definitely.
Have a new album out, probably.
Say late this year or early next.
You're not going to hang about then. And actually, we should tell everybody that actually tomorrow you're whizzing off to make a new video for the song Clown. So you're going to be able to see a new Korn video on Headbangers Ball, hopefully in the next few weeks. You'll send it across to us straight away, I hope. And just to finish up with what everybody out there in Europe wants to know, are Korn going to come back to Europe on this album? Do you have any news for us?
Tell them, Dave.
We're gonna go home, write a new record, record a new record, and go right back out on the road. And I know that we've talked about coming back over. I can't say when exactly, but we are coming back on this album.
Yep. Good.
We will be there. Can't wait.
Be patient.
I'm going to hold you to that, okay? Because we want to see Korn in Europe.
You'll see us. We ain't going away.
Well, congratulations for the Aussie tour and the Gold album, and lots of luck. to you guys, and thanks for talking to me. It's real nice to talk to you again. And that's Korn for you, all their latest news. And actually, we have to leave Korn right now because in just a few moments we're going to be catching up with some more action from the Aussie tour. We're going to be moving on up the bill, so stick around. Ozzy Osbourne still to come on Headbangers Ball. See you after the break.
Why would